Hi, Anya here. So this 5-10 minutes morning flow that I'm about to show you is just kind of like a morning routine, great morning routine to stimulate circulation, warm up the spine, wake up the hamstrings, and just go on with your day. So if you're ready, if you have a time, join me. So we're gonna start with the feet hip distance apart. It makes it a little bit easier on the hips in the morning anyway. Maybe bring more weight to the outside edges of the feet and the heels so you can lift your toes and just wiggle the toes, the fingers, circle the wrists, elbows, shoulders, hips. Maybe a little bit of shake in the legs to kind of stimulate some wake up circulation in the body. And then from here, let's shift away into the heels, lift the arms up. Nice big inhale in here. Let's bend the elbows and then press the elbows back, activating the arms, relaxing the shoulders and trying to get into like a deep cactus position with the arms. But at the same time, let's push the hips back so the tailbone is tucking out, kind of like a ducking position. Spread the frontal ribs, spread the collarbones. Nice big inhale in here. Then on the exhale, let's bring the hands interlaced behind the back. Keep the duck positioning on the hips. Maybe lift the belly a bit higher up, look up. Then on the exhale, we're gonna bring the elbows in. We're gonna reposition the pelvis so the tailbone is tucking under. You're gonna start spreading the vertebrae of your upper back, of your cervical spine, of your middle back, your thoracic, and then obviously you're gonna tuck the tailbone even more under, trying to engage the belly muscles in and then spread each and every vertebra of your lower back. You're going to start sinking the head towards the knees, so gentle pressure of the head back. As we're lifting the heels, sinking the hips down and try to bring the elbows as close towards the mat as we can, trying to get extra stretch in the back of the neck. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From that, the head stays low. We're gonna open the hands to the side like the cactus position. We're gonna just swing the hands back. So we're gonna rotate the shoulders in, and we're gonna bring the hands down to the floor, but mostly on the wrist, so the fingers are gonna be facing up. We're gonna activating the wrist this way. Keep the head low. Start lifting your hips and come up all the way to forward bend. Inhale, lengthen your chest halfway. On the exhale, sink the hips down again, drop the head down. This time try to keep the weight in the heels. Swing the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and then come up all the way up to standing. So since it's going to be a little bit more repetitive flow, we're going to be able to warm up and go a little bit deeper into the poses. So reach the arms up again, just a gentle flow of the arms behind the ears. Again, let's find the duck positioning in your pelvis. Elbows are bending cactus position. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind the neck. This time, if you want to challenge your upper back muscles, maybe try to bring the hands away from the neck. So there's a little bit of like a magnetic interaction going on between the hands and the neck. And then from here again, we're going to bring the chin in around the back. Try to squeeze the elbows closer towards each other, sinking the hips. Still feel like you're spreading each and every vertebra of the spine. Shift away into the toes, lift your heels, drop the head down. Again, hands are gonna go all the way back. This time, interlace your hands behind your calves. Drop the head down and try to lift your hips coming to full forward bend. Inhale, lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale, drop your head down. From here, swing the hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus position. Again, the duck with the hips. Interlace your hands behind your back. Again, if you want to touch the hands towards the neck, after you bringing the hands against the neck, make sure you're not pressing the hands to the neck. Bring the neck towards the hands and like you're feeling that active motion in the neck muscles, in the tendons. And then nice big inhale in here, lift the chest up. Exhale, again, we're gonna round the back. Squeeze the elbows, puff the shoulder blades, sink the hips. Drop the head down. Try to bring the head almost in between the knees. Lift the heels. Balance on your toes. You're going to lift the head up, open the chest. Inhale in here. On the exhale, you're going to drop the head down. Bring the hands, interlace the fingers. Bring the hands in front of your feet. Lift your hips. And then slowly step the right leg over the hands. Followed with the left leg. Nice big inhale, lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale, drop the head down. From laying the hands behind you, interlace your fingers and then roll all the way up to standing. Inhale again, lift the chest up, cactus position. Nice big inhale in here, then on the exhale, interlace your hands, but this time try to keep the hands away from the neck. Slowly from there, let's bend the knees and then bring the torso to the left. So we're getting that nice side stretch on the right side. Sink the hips a little bit lower and then slowly come back to center. From here, roll your spine all the way up. And we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to bend the knees, go to kind of like a chair position, and then bring the torso a little bit more to the right, looking for the side stretch on the left side. Sink your hips a little bit lower. And let's roll forward to center. From here, elbows up, dropping towards each other, path to shoulder blades. Shift away towards your toes, lift your heels again. A little bit of rounding in the spine. Slow motion from here, bring the hands interlace. In front your feet, lift your hips, step the left leg over the hands, step the right leg. Swing your hands behind you, release the hands down to the floor. From here, let's lift the arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers, point the palms up. Lengthen the chest a little bit more forward, shift the hips forward, start opening your knees a little bit wider. Nice big inhale in here. On the exhale, let's slide the right hand to the side. Make sure the right arm is going to the inside of the right knee. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me better. So I'm going to use my right arm to open the right knee a little bit more to the side. I'm going to reach the left arm up. I'm going to bend the left elbow and bring the left hand behind my left ear, trying to get 8 more stretch in the left side of the torso. At the same time, try to open your left knee out. So that's going to give us nice deep stretch, not on the in the left obliques, but also in the hip. Nice big inhale and nice slow exhale. Inhale, let's come up to center, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So the left arm is going to the inside of the left thigh. Left hand faces to the side, so we're trying to get that outer rotation in the left shoulder. And then reach the right arm up, bend the right elbow, right hand behind the left ear. We're gonna look for that stretch in all 4 corners of the neck. So it's try to not contracting that right side of the neck. Make sure that right shoulder is actually relaxing away from the ear. Not an easy one, especially if you have neck issues. So really focus on the right shoulder dropping down. At the same time, stretch the side of the torso. Both knees wide open. Nice big inhale and nice slow exhale. Slowly from here, we're gonna come back to center. I'm gonna readjust my stance. From here, nice big inhale, exhale, interlace your fingers, hands in front, lift your hips, step the left leg over, follow the right leg. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale, sink your hips. Now as you're sinking your hips, try to drop the head down. Lift your hips. So we're shifting the weight into the heels, coming to forward. This time, let's clasp behind the knees. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. I'm going to give you, either you're going to just reach the arms up and roll your spine up to standing. If you want a more stretch, up all the way up to standing. A bit of word of misfunction readjustment, and let's continue. Reach the arms up, inhale, cactus position. Let's interlace the hands behind the neck. Again, try to not dropping the chin too much towards the sternum in the standing. We're gonna feel like we're really activating those neck muscles. Duck positioning of the pelvis. Inhale, maybe lift the head up. And slowly on the exhale, let's sink the hips. Keep the torso lifted. As you're sinking the hips, let's turn to the right. So a little bit of side stretch on the left side. Nice big inhaling here. Keep sinking the hips. And then drop the head down, full forward bending here with the knees bent. So you're looking for rounding in the spine. We're trying to spread each From here, we're going to lengthen the chest halfway and then move to the left. Nice big inhale here on the left. Nice deep side stretch. And then slowly from here, drop the head down. Inhale, lift your heels, balance on your toes, lift the chest up. And then slowly from here, we're gonna roll the right knee down to the floor. We're gonna bring the left hand down. We're gonna open the left knee more to the side, so a nice deep opening of the left hip. And then as we're swinging the right arm all the way back, we're gonna look for that side stretch, but we wanna lift that right hip a little bit higher up. So lots of active motion in the glute, in the upper thigh, and in your toes. Make sure you're not putting too much weight into the right knee because you're gonna have to lift it. Nice big inhale in here. Circle the right arm forward, try to lift the right knee off the floor. Come up to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left knee all the way to the floor. Open your right knee out. Right hand down, lift the hip, circle the left arm all the way to the right and back. Try to lift your hip, nice deep stretch in here. Get the right knee as open as you can. At the same time, left hip forward. Inhale and center. Nice big inhale, inhale, lift the hands up. Interlace your fingers, round your back, bring your hands forward. And again, we're gonna step like you decide, coming first with your hands. Drop the head down. From here, we're gonna start bringing the weight to the heels. Behind the knees. Give yourself a nice hug in here. Inhale, lengthen your chest halfway. Slowly, hands are reaching up. Chest forward. Or round your back all the way up to standing. Whew. Shake it off. Last one. So we're gonna apply everything we just did. Very quick flow to warm up every single part of the body, I think. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend the elbows, cactus position. Nice big inhale in here, a little bit of ducking. If you feel more comfortable in the lower back, try to push the hips back, stretch the belly forward, spread the frontal ribs. Inhale. Exhale, hands interlace. From here, sink the hips. We're gonna start with the left side. So we're gonna go stretch to the left, sink the hips a little bit lower, through the center, to the right, sink your hips a little bit lower, to the center, drop the head down, try to bring the head in between the knees, sink the hips low, and then shift the weight into the toes. Drop the head down, stretching the neck, maybe elbows touching the floor. Inhale, lift the chest up. Keep the hands behind the neck, or if you want, you can stretch the arms up. Absolutely up to you to kind of keep that balance going. Start pushing your hips back and knees forward. Try to land with the knees as lightly to the floor as you can. Keep your toes stuck down there. Lift your hips up. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale, reach the left arm up. We're going to try to extend the right arm back. Make sure you're opening the right shoulders, the right palm faces to the right. And then slowly from here, try to maybe bring the hand on the heel. Left elbow bends, left hand this time is gonna try to go towards the upper trapezius or towards your shoulder blades. Big inhale, relax your head, lift the chin up. Nice long inhale, nice slow exhale. The variation for this one, if you can bring your hand towards the heel, it's gonna be the hand on the hip, either palm faces towards the glute, or palm faces backwards. So the hand is going to be pressing against pretty much the board between the lower back and the glutes. From here, inhale, lift the chest up, reach your both arms up, sink your hips, round your back, bring your hands on the knees. Full breath in and out in here. I don't know how you, but back bends are not my friends at the beginning of the day. The mornings with back bends are usually rough, so take your time, prep yourself, and whenever you're ready, let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the hips. Reach the right arm up. Start extending your left arm back. Make sure there's this outer rotation of the shoulder, so the left palm faces to the left. And then whenever you're ready, just slide the hand towards the heel or again towards the glute, whatever feels comfortable. Bend the right elbow, bring the right hand behind the neck, behind the trap, whatever feels comfortable, and just relax your head down. Nice big inhale, a nice slow exhale. Don't forget to engage your glutes and quads in here. And then slowly from there, let's reach the right arm all the way up. Sink your hips down. Bring your both hands up. Nice big inhale. I'm gonna give you two options how to come up from here. So first one, like more beginner friendly, is with the hands going back. Make sure you're bringing your hands on the fingertips or on the fist. Try to not bring your hands flat. That would put a little bit more pressure probably on the wrists. And then from here, start shifting the weight to your hips. Start shifting the weight to your toes and gently lift the knees off the floor, getting yourself into that balance. Otherwise, if you feel like you're ready, if you feel like you're pretty strong with your quads and your glutes, you're just gonna push the hips back, lean your torso back, but the arms forward, and try to lift the knees up. Nice big inhale in here. On the exhale, let's interlace those fingers again. Drop the head down, round your back, lift your hips. And then final one, step the left foot. Away your hands. Inhale, lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale, let's clasp the elbows behind the knees. Halfway. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor again, palms facing up. Lengthen your chest even more forward, relax your chin, and then let's start bending the knees, sinking the hips. If you need to, lift the heels off the floor. Otherwise, try to drop the hips into like a nice deep squat. Reach the arms forward and then find your way sitting or clapping on the floor. Open your feet wider than hip distance. Keep the arms extended forward. Just round the back, scoop the shoulders back, and then slowly start rolling yourself all the way down towards the mat. Hands on the floor, make sure the palms are facing up. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, let's drop the legs to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the legs to the left. Inhale, center. Take a full inhale through the nose, through the chest, through your diaphragm, all the way to your lower abdomen. Pause. And whenever you're ready, open your mouth and sigh it out.